Hello, Abraham. I knew that I'm going to shine so bright that I'll get called upon.
And so, that's a desire. You get in the vibrational range of it. How'd you end up here so close? The idea came, things unfolded for you. In other words, it just kept coming. You're not sitting up there, are you?
And I knew that it would be a perfect unfolding of my question, or even, I don't really have a specific question, more like my intentions to up here to play with you, to maybe bring this conversation to where it's never been. I feel like money and materials comes very easily to me because I don't desire them as much, but more accurately, my resistance isn't as strong.
Oh. They come because I don't care about them?
Well, they sort of just drop off the sky, but I mean, they don't. But to an outside person looking at my life, when I said,
So you're saying you don't worry about it? Would you say you just expect it to be that way?
Expectation feels that I'm thinking about it all the time, but
No,
just feels...
it doesn't. Expectation means that there is a desire and a belief in the same place.
Okay.
That's what an expectation is. Desire and belief in the same place. You don't have to be talking about it all the time, but you're not talking against it either.
I asked for $10,000 and you said about try to do 20, 30, 40, 50% less. I offer no effort. I said, I'm just going to put it out there. It's going to drop.
So you don't offer effort because you understand that the laws of the universe are bringing whatever you want to you. Are you saying to us that you don't justify the well-being that comes through effort and hard work? You're not justifying anymore. You're just expecting it to come?
It flows easily.
That's the key right there. So how do you come to expect something that hasn't manifested? So you say, well, money isn't coming easy to me, and I'd like to be like that guy, I'd just like to expect it. But how do you expect something that hasn't been happening when you've been noticing what's been happening? What's the obvious answer? You have to notice a little less what's been happening. You have to stop taking score of what is. You have to find some way to put what is where it belongs. You have to put what is where it belongs in the past tense category. What is no longer matters, because what is does not have to continue to be the regurgitated active vibration. What is doesn't have to be the active vibration. What's wanted can be the active vibration. But what's the payoff for you? What are you going to focus on in order to stay focused on the vibrational reality rather than the manifested reality? How do you get yourself to focus forward instead of backwards? How do you stop looking at what is when what is so compelling? Something else has to be equally compelling. Let's play with this just for a moment, and then we will hear you.
Please.
Do you enjoy a feeling of clarity? Do you? Do you like to feel so clear in your mind that you know exactly what you're doing? You know when you click into that? You know those moments in time when clarity is just so strong that it feels to you like you just can't get it wrong, at least not right now. Things are just really clicking for you. Is that something worth focusing on? And is it a condition or is it an unconditioned? We know these words sound awkward to you, but we're wanting to somehow cajole you into not facing reality anymore. Your reality is the platform that you bounce off of. But if you let it be what you're giving your undivided attention to, your reality will hold you apart from your motion forward. So you have to find a way to put reality where it belongs, which is past tense. It's old news. What's already manifested isn't where the sweet spot it is, isn't where the action is. It isn't where the energy is. It isn't where the fun is. It isn't where the leading edge is. It isn't where the new ideas are. It's the hatching of the new idea. It's the experience of the new rendezvous. It's the turning the vibration into a thought. It's the receiving of the thought. It's the conscious awareness that you've received a thought. It's the emotional feeling of worthiness that the thought has come, and the emotional feeling of positive expectation that that's going to amount to something. And every single thing you want, no matter what it is, material object, state of being, lover in your bed, pile of money, doesn't matter what it is, every single thing you want is because you believe you will feel better in the having of it. So if we can get you to just for 2 days, say, what's the feeling that I'm reaching for? What's the feeling?